Nebraska coming off a 4-set win against Maryland as Knuckles at the service line again. Bishop, a difficult set, and another block by Nebraska.
Rip attacks inside the court, so you see more come inside a little bit. Lonstein did
at the service line for the Spartans, who've scored 2 straight points. Orr is going to feed Lonstein, and she had a lot of firepower in that.
Makes her so lethal up front. Watch how quick her arm snaps down on top of this ball. Not a lot of players are going to hit through that block when Oakert is up there because she's so good at dropping that hand in.
Lonstein drops that in for Nebraska. It is 5-4. She's been the hot hand to start.
And in this one, took a little bit of speed off and threw it in that back.
She's at the service line. You see her numbers against Maryland, just filling the stat sheet. 7 digs, 6 blocks as well, and a solo block by the freshman, Becca Alec.
Seeing that play, seeing that there was a 2-ball set. It wasn't a normal.
Even with a National Freshman of the Year honor last year, it still is remarkable to see the kind of balls that she gets to every single play as Alec crushes that right up the gut.
Going to the middle, something that John Cook said they wanted to work on, getting those middles. Yeah, you have 2 liberos essentially back there. I mean, Kenzie Knuckles would be a starting libero on pretty much any other team except Nebraska, where you have the best in the country.
And back to serve again, Whitney Lonstein. Gorman can't get that to drop. Orr's gonna look for Kubik, and she hammers it.
As tough to defend as Kubik in system. Watch how she looks at the block and sees that they're...
Well, Michigan State clearly within reach in this first set. They lost to Nebraska the first time out a couple weeks ago in straight sets. Evans looks for Kubik, and that's kept off the floor, but not that time.
But Michigan State able to keep it alive. Maddie Kubik goes up, doesn't hit a hard.
She goes to work from the service line. Bishop quickly setting up Oakert, kept alive by the Huskers, and how did that turn into a point? Due to injuries, getting major time on the court for Michigan State. Lexi Rodriguez will keep that off the floor and then kept in. That is Alec placing it perfectly. She should be talked about in that category too for the role she plays for the Huskers. Overpass, and Horde takes advantage.
Seeing the court, which, yes, looks like they have eyeballs in the side of their head because they're so good at it with their vision.
13 assists, 2 kills as Hosea takes a shot to the face to keep that alive. Here's Rodriguez looking for Lonstein, and Michigan State keeps it in play. Moore has that turned back and rejected.
Because if they were out of system, but a great up by Hosea, out of system play, the blockers just sat on that one.
They've got 3 right now, and they lead 2-0. On the slide was O'Gorman, and Nebraska is going to send that back. Lexi Rodriguez has an ace today, 1 of 3 for the Huskers. Moore has to adjust. And Kubik fires that hard. Stays off the ground. Moore has that denied. More great blocking by the Huskers. Seems like Michigan State is going to have to try and rally some energy in front of their home crowd, hitting -176 in this set. It has been a struggle against blocking like that all match long.